Hello everyone, welcome to Avoca Asset Managers Limited. We are licensed and regulated by the Capital Markets Authority. I am Wilson Wariari, the Chief Investment Officer of Arvocap Asset Managers. As an investor, either as a beginner or even as an experienced investor in the market, at times looking for the best investment opportunity that aligns with your risk appetite, that meets your goals, may seem like navigating a maze. And at times, a lot of investors are lost in which is the best product that suits them. At Arvocap Asset Managers, we are here to guide you on this investment process. At Arvocap Asset Managers, we have a nest of funds which were curated after meeting with several investors, understanding their needs, and grouping them together. And I'll be taking you through them. What is a fund? A fund is a pooled investment that brings together different investors who have the same investment goal or investment strategy. At Arvocap Asset Managers, we have 4 different types or categories of funds. We have equity funds, we have fixed income funds, we have multi-asset strategy funds, and we have the money markets. Let's begin with equity funds. An equity fund basically invests in shares. At Arvocap Asset, we have 4 equity funds. The first one is called the Money Equities Fund. As an investor who is interested in investing in the shares market listed on the Nairobi Securities Exchange, we have found that most investors find it hard to keep up following up on what is happening in the share market. What is Safaricom doing today? What is the price of KCB? What were the results of BAT? And at times, even how does the macro environment affect this movement of share prices? And so most of the clients have been at that point whereby they feel as if they want to give up on investing in the share market. No, you don't have to. That's why we have the Money Equities Fund. This is an actively managed equities fund or shares fund that invests in the shares market, listed on the Nairobi Securities Exchange. At Arvocap, we have a team of research analysts whose work is to every day dig down into the numbers, look at the data, have meetings with the senior management of these companies to have the best knowledge and information to share with the investment committee as they make these trading decisions on what to buy, what to sell, what to hold, and when to follow some counters. And that's the beauty of the Money Equities Fund. It's an actively managed equities portfolio. So for every investor that's looking to invest in the shares market, then this is a fund for you. The Arvocap Africa Equities Funds invests in shares listed in African exchanges. And look at it in this way. As a fund manager, if I'm looking to invest 10% of my portfolio in telecommunications, here I'm only going to invest in one counter. So in a way, my investment strategy, it's tied down to this one counter. However, in the African market, I don't have to look at these just one local counter. I could look at others, MTN Group, Airtel, Bharti Airtel in West Africa, or Etisalat in Egypt, or Morocco Telecom. So therefore, the investment strategy of even as a investment manager, it's not limited. And that's the beauty of the African Equities Fund. Helps to diversify in terms of strategy, and also since it's dominated in the South African rand, and therefore it gives an investor that diversification in terms of currency. We are in the information age, and investors have been seeing the performance of these global markets, the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, the Dow Jones, and how impressive that performance has been. And here they use tools like Gmail, and they want to invest in the parent company Google, or they place an ad on Facebook, and they want to invest in Meta, the parent company, or they want to buy some Amazon shares. or Apple shares, or Nvidia, which has done very well in the last 18 months. But now the question begs, as an investor has $10,000, and with that, the maximum number of shares they can buy for Nvidia are just 8 shares, or less than 40 shares of Apple. So how do they optimally invest in these global markets with the amounts they have? And that's why we created the Arvocap Global Equities Fund. Arvocap Global Equities Fund is a high-value fund that invests in high-value stocks across the globe. We look for high-value stocks. And what do we define by high-value stocks? These are stocks that are characterized by great market dominance in where they operate in. They're also characterized by high margins, good cash flows. So basically, we choose among the best and consistently performing businesses to invest in the Global Equities Fund. And therefore, with a minimum of $1,000, you invest in this pool of funds or pool of companies that gives you exposure to these different high-value stocks. And so now we are solving the problem whereby now you see with $10,000, you could not even buy your 8 Nvidia shares. But now, and plus also you're exposing yourself to the risk and the volatility of that one particular counter. But now here, with your $10,000, you're invested in this fund that's invested across different companies, good performing companies. So you're getting the upside, but you have distributed your risk. And basically, you're minimizing your risk exposure in these global equities. So we are helping clients easily invest and in these good global counters that they know of. And also, another benefit of this is that they are getting currency diversification within their portfolios. Therefore, as an investor, when you come to Arvocap and you tell us you're looking to invest in the shares market and you have this amount of money, let's say 1 million shillings, and so what we'll do, we'll guide you through the the different investment offerings in the equity funds, and we help you create a portfolio. Could be a 40-40-20 allocation. 40% goes to the money equities, 40% goes to global equities, and 20% goes to African equities. So therefore, you are still invested in the asset class that you're looking to, that's the shares market, but then you have diversified in terms of currency. You have KES, you have USD, you have ZAL, and you also diversify in terms of risk and based on the counters, the different counters that you're investing in. And that's how we help you achieve your goals of investing in the shares market. The fourth fund under our equities group is the Arvocap Sharia Global Equities Fund. So this has similar characteristics to the Global Equities Fund. However, it only invests in Sharia qualified counters. So basically, this is it's an ethical investing fund that helps clients, especially from the Islamic faith, to invest in the global markets. Our other Sharia fund is the Arvocap Mabruk Sharia Fund. It's a Kenya shillings denominated fund that's Sharia compliant. Fair enough, in the capital markets currently, there are few opportunities that are Sharia compliant or will meet the Sharia compliance matrix. And that's why we went beyond the capital markets to create this product that invests in other structured investments that give sharp returns but fall within the scope of the Sharia compliance matrix. This product is for investors seeking thrilling and ethical investment opportunities within the Sharia framework. Our second category of funds are the fixed income funds. We have been in the market, in the capital markets for quite a while, and we have helped clients, invest in the fixed income space, buy bonds, buy treasury bills. But there are two main problems we have seen, especially with the rise of interest rates in the last 1 or 2 years. One, liquidity issue. A client has bought a bond but when they come to exit in the market, times they find it hard for them to exit, in good time. So they feel tied in it. So there's that one issue. Then the other issue was on matching of their cash flows. That a client has come, they have these initial lump sum they're looking to invest, but they're looking to diversify their cash flows across different months. And a board pays just twice a year. So you end up telling the client to buy smaller, small portioned boards, which now brings back to the initial question, the initial problem whereby the smaller boards becomes hard to sell in the secondary market. So therefore, we curated products that are aimed at providing solutions to these problems we saw in the boards market. The first product is the Arvocap GAO Fixed Income Distribution Fund. And as the name goes, it's a distribution fund. So what this fund does, it distributes income, and it has 4 classes: a monthly income distribution class, a quarterly income distribution class, a semi-annual income distribution class, and an annual income distribution class. Now think about it this way. Once you have these amounts of money that you're looking to invest, you can set them aside to achieve a certain goal. And once you achieve that goal, then you can concentrate in building your wealth or your investments in other areas. And that's the beauty of the GAO Fixed Income Distribution Fund. Our second fixed income fund is called Arvocap Almasi Fixed Income Accumulation Fund. Almasi means diamond, and indeed, we believe the Almasi fund is the crown jewel of our investment products. It reinvests all its income, compounding so therefore giving clients a higher return. The Almasi fund invests in government bonds, T-bills, fixed deposits, and so therefore it invests in safe fixed income products, but it's an active bonds trading fund. And that's the difference, the differentiation on this particular fund. That's actively trades these government securities and therefore helping clients to compound their wealth, but also achieve very good and high returns. We have the investors who are looking to invest in dollar-denominated fixed income products, and they are looking to invest in a Eurobond. But the minimum investment in one Eurobond is $200,000. And that becomes a hindrance to most clients who have a dollar income or want to set aside some of their wealth in these hard currency. At Arvocap Asset Managers, we created the Arvocap Eurofix Fixed Income Special Fund. The Eurofix Fund invests in these sovereign dollar-denominated debt, also invests in high-grade corporate dollar-denominated debt, plus other dollar-denominated structured products. And the aim for this fund is to give a dollar income, but also to give capital appreciation in a fixed income product for clients who are looking for these dollar-denominated asset class. From an initial minimum of $200,000 to invest in a Eurobond, the minimum to invest in the Eurofix fund is just $1,000, and therefore makes it easier for investors to get or to invest in this dollar-denominated fixed income asset class. That category of funds is the multi-asset strategy special fund. This is a global themes fund. Currently, everyone is speaking about AI. And it's all AI. And you have seen the performance of AI companies or AI-linked companies. When you speak about your NVIDIAs and such, which are basically the market leaders in such a global theme. But for us, we look at it in a different way. We look at AI as a global theme. And in this global theme, we could either invest in the leaders, so buy shares in NVIDIA, or look at all these AI-linked design semiconductor companies and invest in an ETF that gives us exposure to them. Or we could be investing in the cheap, in the foundries, the Taiwan semiconductors and such. So for us, now we look at this theme as a broad-based theme, and based on this broad-based, we can either invest in the shares, we could invest in ETFs that gives us exposures to those shares, or we could invest in corporate boards of these companies. So that's why it's a multi-asset strategy fund, that within a certain global theme, then we can invest across that theme. Or think about the theme of energy. There is an issue that leading to rise in oil prices, and so for us as a theme, we could either invest in the crude oil itself, WTI crude oil or Brent crude oil, and buy those futures, or we could be invested in companies that the conglomerates, the Total, Shell, or specialist companies that basically probably just do the mining, the Occidental, the ConocoPhillips and such. So for us now, looking at it, energy as a theme, we could be invested in the different structures of that whole theme, and that's the beauty about this multi-asset strategy fund. It's we call it's a high risk, high reward fund, since it invests in these themes. And one thing we realize is that these themes keep on fading. They come and fade. In 2021, we were speaking about EV vehicles. That theme faded, and we have seen the share price of most of those EV companies come down. In 2019, everyone was speaking about blockchain. That theme faded. And so because we realized that these themes, they rise, and within a certain particular time they fade. So that's why it's a global theme. So we are always there to help investors to look out. Our research analysts doing the, digging up on which are the themes that are emerging, which are the opportunities that are there. I know it's the best time to exit some of these opportunities when they are, when they can still get in the returns. And that's the beauty of all these. So it's the multi-asset strategy helps invest in different asset classes, be they fixed income, shares, ETFs, CFDs, to help clients get hold of these global themes, whether it's in commodities like gold, copper and such, or especially shares, like Nvidia, or ETFs, such as a semiconductor ETF. The global themes fund or the Avoca multi-asset strategy helps you achieve those goals. And now finally, our fourth class is a money market funds. This is the most common fund in the country. If we ask any client, probably they have one or two, or they know one or two money market funds out there. For us, we look at the money market fund as a cash management tool. And so it's your initial investment into the world of funds as a savings. The Arvocap money market fund has a minimum of 3,000 shillings. So therefore, it democratizes this investment landscape to every investor, and can help you now start that discipline of saving. That's the first objective. Then this is also the fund that helps you build, like your emergency pool, wallets. Think about them in terms of wallets. You are trying to create different wallets. You want to, to achieve certain short-term goals. Could be an emergency pool, could be your holiday savings package, could be a school fees savings package. So therefore, the money market fund, it's this premier cash management tool, and the beauty about it is that it has no lock-in period. Therefore, you can invest now, and within a short period of time, come and withdraw your units or sell your units, and that's the beauty about it. Makes it easier for for investors to when instead of having the money lying without earning any interest, they could be invested in the money market fund. And once their needs arises, then they can pull out and and go and meet the needs that they were targeting. And so that's the beauty about the Arvocap or the money market fund. So your premier cash management tool. So basically, that's our nest of funds. We have from the equity funds, fixed income funds, multi-asset strategy funds, and now the money market funds. Arvocap Asset Managers has brought more products for investors to help them in their wealth building journey. We are here to assist you to build a portfolio and to navigate these investment maze. Join us, download our app from App Store, search for the name Arvocap or Play Store. Log in, create your account in our self-onboarding portal, log in, and you'll get more information about our funds. And we are here to help you and work with you in this journey of redefining wealth.